Hello, everyone. Today I will talk about the audit for Wantable. So when we open the website, we can see Wantable it's an e-commerce, but first you can think this is like more related to buy clothes, but it's not exactly about, which is a point I would like to mention because it's important to have the value proposition clear at the very beginning. As I mentioned, our client is Wantable, and the goal is to have a more aggressive digital marketing e-commerce strategy. These are the description of how would be a performance usability test. First of all, talking about the methodology, of course, it has to be a qualitative. It's things to be think out loud, like the person have to be talking so I can understand what are their thoughts. It's remote video sharing, task-based observation on only 25 minutes. What we are going to collect is tax success or failure competition, verbal comments, the navigation journey, navigation concerns, expectation, hesitation, or user stress patterns. Data can be rated from a scale from 1 to 5. This is meeting the best practices of US issues. The participants are five people. They just know about this new brand. We are selecting four girls and one boy because there's also a men's section, so it's very important to have their opinion here, between 25 and 35 years old, and they have to buy clothes at least once a month. These are the tasks we are going to observe: the value proposition, website interpretation, if they can know what it's it about the website, the submission of the quiz, if they can do it good, designing, explore categories and pick one to buy first box, like all the navigation, how they search and they navigate, edit the coming box in case after doing the purge, editing the box in case you wanna customize even more your box, and join the influencer program just to know if they can find that option. Then, talking about the findings, here is the explanation with graphic how to boost waist and hips. In the size chart, it's very important to explain people how to have their numbers. Then for number two, communicate the client satisfaction in a video to materialize this service. When you just get to the website, it's very hard to understand, as I say, what is it about. You know what it's about clothes, but then you realize it's a subscription, you have a personal stylist. That's the thing, so it's very important to have it clear here. Especially you can include here a video and change the image to removing real, showing people using the items in the category, not just having like one photo. It's better if you have a lot of photos showing a lot of options you have in that category. Next, we have the performance usability test as well. And number four is the change of the result. When you click free shipping, that the result is like need help. So that makes a lot of sense. Number five is holiday pack include into limited edition. You don't know the holiday packs are limited edition until you actually click and look for it. So it can be included in the homepage. The explanation of Stream, which is the premium service, I didn't have very clear until I read it very, very well. And service information and fees together. When you scroll, you can find like how it works, and then a lot of option, and below you find the pricing. So I think it's very important to not have all the information in parts, to merge them. This is the journey for the customer. First, the go to the from Instagram or Facebook, then go to the website, scroll down, and take the test. retake go then for 5 is going to double check what is it about, then retake the test because you have to include your preference depend on the category, then apply for the box, then purchase order the first box and subscribe. Then the onboarding is the welcoming email with explanation of how to customize and whatever. And 10 and 11 it's the invite for a stream, and retention is the wantable rewards. Then we have what is it about the situation analysis. Actually, numbers are very very good. The brand is has diverse presence in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, which are very visual social media, and it's good, but I think they must include this all visual content in the website, so there's no way to not have clear. Then the CEO, they do it like very very well. So my recommendations would be, especially these are my recommendation. As is this a service, it's very important to materialize the service. So showing how people enjoy, how people feel when they have the box, it's very important. So people can start knowing the feel and start wanting the box so bad. My recommendations are: make the service tangible, more communicative, the feeling on satisfaction upon receiving the boxes, make the proposition highly visual, then clearly explain what the service is about and how the business work to make it clear the value proposition, include visual material to convey a sense of happiness as they include in other parts, not exactly in the homepage. So it's very important to include this kind of material in the homepage. For provide a catalog or example of boxes when you have the option when you're going to purge. Maybe you can show like 3 or 4 options so that the person know what is it about, what are the possibilities. 5, include user generate content, like there much TikTok and Instagram videos, so it's very important to include them so it's increased reliability. And the last one is offer a preview of the box context if it's possible, before person decide to buy. And these are my recommendation. I think this is a very interesting way to styling. And yeah, I think with the recommendation the performance will be even better.